And we're live.
Hello. I feel alive. Tom is actually doing well now.
Of course he's doing well, he's awesome. Said someone at some point.
Definitely not us when we weren't live. Right, practice. Back in the Spanish sunshine, aren't we? Wow.
Sunshine, not
That's
sunshine.
Shut up. That's why I said wow. I'm eating, and it's hard to talk while you're eating. Yeah.
I mean, should we start practice by putting out the quite obvious with how we ended last time?
How did
Teapot
we end last
again.
time?
Well, we mentioned how he's done basically no race practice.
Yeah.
I mean, this time at least he's done some, but very little. Like right
We
now he's
forced
still
him
on the
to.
super softs.
We still forced him to.
Yeah, we did force him to do some.
Just some. He didn't even do it, so.
Yeah, true. He did like a lap or two in softs, and then instantly we're back to super softs.
Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum. I got the Star Wars theme stuck in my head now.
I've been playing Battlefront 2 literally all day, so again,
Yeah,
it's
I've seen
stuck
it.
in my head.
I think it's a good song. We've got 1.1k subscribers and not one person has joined this live stream.
We've got 3 people, we're practically XQC.
I'm all 3 of them.
Oh, true.
I've got it on my iPad, on my laptop, and you've got one open. We are all 3 people.
Yeah.
Right, moving on. Where's my dog come? Where's my dog? I've got my fact file back, everyone. Don't worry.
A very big file of non-AI generated words.
I mean, if it was AI generated, you wouldn't be able to read it because AI speaks a different language to us.
Not really.
I mean, their language is coding. And coding is like any language. That's what my computing teacher told me.
I think your computing teacher needs to be taught.
My computing teacher got took out of the classroom by the police.
Okay.
Oh no. I forgot we were alive. Carry on. Carry on.
Who's Heaps racing? I'm not racing, practicing with.
He's practicing with someone. Let's have a quick look up. Is he out on track? He is. He's fighting. He's with Piercy and I think it's Gibson. No, he's with Piercy and someone else. He's keeping up with Piercy, not too bad. It doesn't look like. Piercy's in 6th, and I think Hoops is in 7th. So that's up. Baseball, huh?
What did you say? Hello?
Baseball, huh?
I didn't mention baseball.
Okay. Daniel Heaps has a crash.
I feel like a joke just went over my head.
No, it did. It definitely did. Yeah. Do you not have Instagram?
Do I have Instagram? Yeah, I do.
One of the big one on Instagram. Why is Rich Hayden 7th in the server?
Who?
Rich.
Because he
Rich.
can drive it. He was doing
Why
it
aren't
before.
you?
I don't know.
You should be.
I am in the server, but look, I hide it because I just don't think it needs to be on the screen.
Yeah, you're just too fast for him.
God, there's a few more people who I've cut off here. I'll put it there instead.
How many people did you cut off?
Well, I cut it off to where it was in practice, but I guess not everyone was in. Rich Hayden doesn't race in the race, does he? I think he just practices. Yeah. I think he just has some fun.
Who's the other commentator on this channel, by the way? Oh.
What did you say?
Who's the other commentator apart from Rich on the actual?
I don't know.
VRRC.
They have an actual commentator, don't they?
Link in the description, everyone. VRRC. I'm gonna go check that out.
They have like an actual real life racing commentator, I think.
Yeah. I think it's Sky Sports. I don't know.
I was watching a lot of Team Redline today, so we were just streaming some random races.
Everyone in the chat was just spamming Max Verstappen, even though he was
Well,
better.
that's what it always is. You know, I do find it crazy how like he's literally got a race this weekend and he's just on iRacing, racing random cars.
He did it the day before Monaco, I think it was.
Well, didn't he do it before Imola last year or something? And then he got in trouble with helmet marker.
Yeah, he did a 24-hour race before Imola.
Yeah, and then he got in trouble with helmet marker because he just wasn't very good in the race.
He still won it, but that's not good enough, is it?
And I think they won it, but wasn't it very close? I can't remember. This is Imola last year. Or
It
something.
was 7/10 to Lando behind.
Yeah.
I remember that.
More than
Somehow.
I remember.
I don't know how I remember that. But I do. Well, I love that camera angle. That car's going to run you over. But I can tell this might be a modded track. So
Tpot tapped the wall and instantly reset. Literally, like,
oh my god, yeah, I saw it.
By a millimetre. Now that is the opposite of what we call race practice.
I know. Can't do that in the race. There's definitely going to be, looking at the track, there's definitely going to be some door banging in the racing.
Like, I don't do a lot of practice, especially on iRacing, because I'm not that competitive. But, you know, I'm that good. It's just, don't know how I do it. But
everyone wants to know. He did a lap for first today.
I did it twice.
Yeah, twice.
And then, wait, I want to pull up the screenshot of the race that I came second in. This was on the first lap.
This is about Tpot. Come on. It's about Tom and Catherine and Daniel.
It's about Tpot, but we're in practice, so I can just talk about myself.
Yeah, how long have we got left on practice?
Which is what I'm good at, to be quite honest.
We've got 3 minutes left on practice. You might as well.
Got 3 minutes. We'll be more professional then. Look at this. This was first corner, turn 1, and I started in last because I didn't do qualifying because couldn't be bothered. And then I ended up coming second.
Were you involved in this class?
Yeah, I'm the one in the Nicky Lauda skin.
I see you on the bottom. Are you a bottom?
Okay, that's
I said on the bottom.
We're a PG
I said on the bottom. I said on the bottom, mate.
Gonna have to a word with you after the stream on your commentating practices.
I completely forgot we were live. I said, where are you on the bottom?
I was the one on the bottom, yeah.
As usual, yeah. Okay. Carrying on.
God, how long left of this? We have 1 minute and 15 seconds. Then we have.
We're like the Le Mans commentators, mate. We're like the Le Mans. Oh my god.
If you got of cake.
Heroin. No.
Did anything ever happen to him? I
don't think he's fired.
Does he still do Le Mans? That's why you don't commentate when you're sleep deprived.
I'm sleep deprived right now, to be fair.
Oh no.
I'll be fine.
He's so far from that apex, though. Like, I don't know if that's the strategy. Look! And he makes the tiniest mistake and he's back in the pits. This just isn't going to help him in the race. It's just not going to help him. And it's like he wouldn't even have taken any damage from that like tap of the wall.
When's the last time he completed a lap that wasn't an out lap?
Probably about 5 hours ago.
That's why he has 120 pit stops.
Yeah.
170.
Wait, how many laps does he do per pit? He's on 0 laps per pit.
Does that actually add up? I'm confused.
It takes the amount of pits by the amount of laps you've done, I'm pretty sure, and just gives you the average amount of laps you do per pit.
I mean,
I
don't know.
Or maybe that, I don't know actually, because unless everyone here just only does quali practice, which,
no, that's not
know.
Shouldn't be.
Jack Smith though, he somehow does 2 laps per pit. Honestly, that's insane.
Ooh.
Yeah, the problem is with especially long practices like this is everyone gets competitive and it's like, oh, I want to be the fastest in practice. It doesn't matter, man. It really doesn't matter. Stop doing qualifying practice. It doesn't matter if you're fastest in practice. Look at Ferrari.
Oh my god, yeah. He topped all 3 practices and then he came second in the race. I wish he won
you
the Monaco
disrespect
race.
my goat.
Lando Norris didn't deserve to win Monaco. I'm saying it. Okay. Practice over. Say hello to qualifying, everyone. soon. That's awkward. Okay, say hello to qualifying, everyone. We have 15 minutes of
Look
thrilling
at,
qualifying
your
action
DMs
left
on
here today.
Instagram.
Oh god. My mum has access to my DMs, just letting you know. Oh my god, wait, hold on, I've got something to say. Where is it?
VRRC is
Oh,
live,
there it
by
is.
the way, guys. If you want to go and watch a more professional and less
A lot more
tomfoolery
professional.
stream.
Check your Instagram DMs.
I just saw what you sent me.
Yeah, no.
Oh, also, I think my headphones are disconnected. I can't hear anything.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
it's
not good.
freaking that should be fine.
Okay, moving on. We have 14 minutes now of thrilling race action. No, qualifying action to
Is my
come.
sound back? I can't hear anything.
Can Virgil stay quiet while I'm commentating if you can't hear anything?
Hello, are we back?
Hello,
Yeah,
I can hear you.
I
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay.
I can hear. I just thought what you
Thomas
sent me was
Potter.
very funny. I think it says something more
Thank
about
you.
you than anything else.
Yeah, I don't know why that's like that.
I think you
Maybe it
set
just
that
knows.
setting up. Yeah,
It just
maybe it's
knows.
like uses the spirits to know.
I know. I've told Tom to watch out for Paul Laramie's rear bumper today. See if he can stick to that.
I've also told him to look out for last lap collisions.
Yep. And not to go for
You
moves
know,
that don't exist.
that might be his new thing. You know how Charles Leclerc's always fast in qualifying and terrible in the race? Maybe that's Tpot, but instead he's just bad at last laps.
I've got a controversial opinion for you. If
What?
equal cars, if all F1 was equal cars, Pierre Gasly would be a 10-time world champion.
If all cars were equal,
Pierre Gasly,
I
he would be
think
the best driver in the world.
Michael Schumacher, Sebastian Vettel, and Max Verstappen would be the greatest of all time.
Where's Lewis? Don't you tell me Lewis is not a good
No,
driver.
I think Lewis. No. Lewis is definitely a very, very good driver, but you do have to take into account just. Okay, Lewis Hamilton would definitely have a few world championships. I don't think he would be like that
Go.
insane though, especially when you're considering like 2017 Sebastian versus Lewis sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
2016 Nico Rosberg.
Yeah.
I mean, Nico.
There's too many things that are like. He definitely is a very good driver, but I don't know if he ever had that like same. I feel like Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen sort of, and Michael Schumacher, they kind of like. They're like, I don't know, like they're racing. I don't know why. I just always imagine they're like. They have a mentality that I don't think anyone else in the grid has ever really had.
Yeah. I mean, I like what's his name, James Hunt. He had a great mentality.
Yeah, James Hunt.
Got drunk on the weekends.
I have a few signed F1 posters, and one of
From
them
James Hunt?
I found very cool. What? What did you say?
Is it from James Hunt?
From James Hunt. Only one of them's really that interesting. I think I'll get it.
Right. You can't see it, bro.
Yeah, I'm not going to actually turn on my camera and show you, so I just want to read it myself.
Okay.
It's signed by the only F1 driver to ever win the championship after he died.
Oh, that guy, yeah, the one that died.
Yeah, Carl Johan Rindt.
Mm.
Yeah, so I actually signed him. It's very cool. My dad ended up getting it from a dude. Just gave it him.
Well. Okay, and here we go towards the last line, the diamond line. Thomas Potter set a purple sector 2, and Jack Smith set a purple sector 1. Who's going to take it? Oliver Gibson's going to. Thomas Potter's going to go on pole. Oliver Gibson's going to take P2. Now it's Chris Blakey in P2. Oliver Gibson's been pushed down to third. Thomas Potter holds his first position with a 1.5, which is about 0.6 slower than he was going in practice.
Yeah, I just checked Total one signed by Graham Hill.
Graham Hill. Well, have you ever met Valentino Rossi?
I've never met Valentino Rossi.
Well, I've got you there.
Ooh.
And here comes Thomas Potter.
You ever met Lewis Hamilton?
Have you?
No. But have you? That was the question.
I could have if I wanted to. Just don't want to.
I'm just busy. I don't have time.
Has your dad ever met Jackie Stewart?
You haven't met
Hold on.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah. Rich Hayden's on a lap for some reason.
You can practice. I just don't.
He's
Doesn't he
qualifying.
take part in the race? I don't know. Oh, is it qualifying? Maybe he's racing.
That'd be fun to say.
He's
I want to
not
see
on
him
the
qualifying.
commentating team today, I don't think.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
No, they have two like actual like real life commentators.
He's a real life commentator.
Rich is. I don't know what he does in real life, to be quite honest. All I know is he hosts this championship. That's all I know about him.
I think he's taking him on a hot lap. So go see a hot lap on VRRC. Link in the description, guys.
Yeah, link in description. See a way more professional race of commentary.
Yeah, he's
Oh
taking
my
him
god,
on
my
a hot lap.
headphones are disconnected again. I'm gonna go psycho. Time to
Charge
reconnect
him.
them. Only the most professional of streams.
I want to see Rich Hayden take pole position in a race he's not even doing. Okay, moving on. We have sunset qualifying. Not even on the sunset. It looks like a sunset. It's not sunset. It's just qualifying in Valencia.
It's iRacing.
It's not
Not iRacing. It's so close. iRacing looks better, and that still looks ass.
Whoa, we're on live stream here, buddy.
Is that offensive to say the word booty?
It's not what you said.
What is the charge? A succulent Chinese beer. My headphones have actually died again. Is my
Maybe just charge
They're
them.
not even dead. They're like full power. You just give like a recap and I'll fix this.
So, provisionally, we have Thomas Potter on pole with 7 minutes 45 seconds left. It's Thomas Potter, Chris Blakey, and Oliver Gibson to make up the podium for qualifying. Followed by not quite getting onto the podium. It's Lee Pearcey, Daniel Heaps in fifth, who only had a few laps of practice, I believe. Then it's Jack Smith. We usually see him running at the front in seventh. Oh, he's taken pole. As I say it, he takes pole.
I'm back and I can see that Tpots done a donut.
That's
We call that an what do you call it? An accidental donut in the business.
And it happens way more than you think in the Potter family. In 8th, it's Paul Laramie. 7th is Rich Hayden, who we're not counting here today.
Oh, we not. I don't know. Is he taking
No,
part or not?
I think he's doing a hot lap.
Okay, maybe. I mean, he's done quite a lot of laps if he is just doing a hot lap. Tpot drifting around the corner. Been watching too much Fast and the Furious, I think.
I mean, Rich should probably pit if he was doing the proper quality laps. He's not pitted yet. Catherine Potter, steadily in P12, dead last position. Even to a commentator.
If I was to give any feedback so far, it would probably just be the same as it was yesterday at the end. Just the fact he's still done basically zero. He has done a very few race stints.
I genuinely don't think he did it either before. I think when we made him, he didn't actually do it.
Well, I don't know. I only checked for a second and then left. Maybe he did it, and then the second he noticed we weren't checking, he went back to quality practice.
Well, he did. He needs to improve that desperately.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them. I just keep telling him he just doesn't want to listen, and it's like eventually he'll have to listen because he can't just keep binning it on the last lap.
Right. So, I think if Tom's listening, our advice for him is watch out.
It's too late now. Cause we're in practice. We're in quali now, so it's too late.
Nice. It's a shame. We've got 5 minutes 35 seconds left. Jack Smith and Thomas Potter are going to have a nice battle for pole, and I think Chris Blakey might be able to get involved. To be fair.
I mean, the amount of the amount of quality practice Tpot has done. This is the point he should shine in. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Compared to Jack Smith, who's done actually quite a good amount of race practice, the Tpot should be the one who takes at least an advantage here.
I mean, he should be, but I don't think he is.
We don't know.
He
It's
held pole.
still going.
Thomas Potter in chat saying home on Potters. I think he means come on Potters. So yeah, come on Potters.
Maybe it's a Newcastle thing that we don't understand.
Maybe. Check your. I've sent you the. I think I've just sent you the Google Doc for our lovely thing.
You haven't. Oh, you're typing.
I've sent it now.
Still not sent.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I've just sent it again, just to make sure.
Okay, there we go.
I locked you out the first one.
Still need permissions.
I was going to play it. Share. Thomas Yates, is that you?
That's me.
Okay, you got it. You can edit that now. Don't do anything weird. Okay, with 3 minutes 50 seconds set in qualifying, Jack Smith, Thomas Potter, and Chris Blakey, followed by Oliver Gibson, are yet to improve on their opening lap. Do you want to commentate for a minute, Virtual?
Yeah, I mean, we're just waiting to see, honestly, how Tpot improves. We've got 3 minutes left. That's going to be what are the current fastest laps? That's at best, he's got 2 laps left. I mean, depending on where he's on the track.
I can barely even that, I think.
This actually could be his second to last lap.
Could be his last lap, to be fair.
I mean, I hope not, because honestly, his sectors aren't doing amazing.
Let's see. The first corner is a pretty flat-out corner, so he could have the jump on him. No jump on first if he starts in second, and he could get to first by the second corner.
He's so far out of the apex, You know, we'll go on board for his final, maybe his final lap, depending on how fast he is. You know, if he has some speed, he'll get another lap.
Yeah, I'll keep you all updated on his hot lap time, his sectors and everything. Chris Blakey and Oliver Gibson both get a fastest sector one. Not fastest, one of their personal best sector one. Oliver Gibson moves into P2 and puts Thomas Potter, who sets a purple sector 3, into last. Not into last, into P3, sorry. I expect him to be in last with the qualifying he's done and the practice that he's done. But the time will tell. Andy Carroll had to load back into the server now. Right, is he Tom driving a lap now? Yeah, this is going to be his last lap, I think. Unless he can just squeeze out one more jump.
I think he could just about squeeze out another one.
Okay, Thomas Potter gets a orange for sector 1. No improvement.
What does orange mean again?
No improvement.
Well, no, what does red mean?
So much slower, I think.
I don't know. I'm used to it just either being green, red, or purple. Now we've got orange.
Yeah.
And now the whole time the screen's had a meltdown. What
That's
the hell
it.
has happened?
Not for me.
On the stream, it has.
I want to fix that.
I don't know what it's done. It's like, it's doubled the height of everyone's name.
Jack Smith takes pole position. Right, another. It says he's improved, but he's not improved.
Alright, so it's Tpot. Yeah, he'll just about be able to start another lap. Oh, and the second they fix it, I need to fix it.
Alright, so Thomas Potter. This is not going to be the lap for him. He's going to need to get to another lap. And I don't know if he'll be able to do it in the next lap either.
Yeah, his track limits aren't looking very good. He's not hugging the wall anywhere near enough. I don't know if he's just scared or what, but he's just nowhere close enough.
He's a racing driver.
These tyres look basically bold.
Okay, here we are on to the last lap of qualifying.
I don't think he'll be making a P1 lap right now. These tyres are as bold as could be.
Through Aspar curve down into doing straight. through to, I think that's Nieto curve.
Asking me, I don't know. I was 5 years old when this got removed from the calendar.
I was 4. I don't know, I'm lost now. I think we're in Peloki corner, and then coming down towards the most iconic name, Ferrari curve. Love it. It brakes quite lightly into Acana. Straight into
Acana.
Champina Reach. And we've gone off Tom. We've gone off Tom. I said we've gone off Tom. We're back on Tom, and I'm lost again. So we're just going to commentate. Normally. He's pretty early on the brakes there, I think. Just about made the apex. I think this is the final cut. No, it's not. I'm lost.
Yeah, he is not improving.
The camera went off there, Rob. I mean, he could still pull it back towards... Coming towards the last sector, he sets... let's find out what he sets. That's yeah, he's not improving it. He's going to hold P great unless the random improves.
All you can do is, to be honest, be like kind of... You know... Not disappointed, but just wondering what happened, because you do so much quali practice. No, you do so much quali practice. You're really fast in practice, and it just doesn't end up coming to fruition in, the actual qualifying.
I mean,
which he was meant to do best in. That was what he practiced for. It's what we expected. It's just not what happened.
Who can we blame? That's a real question.
Who can we blame? Maybe Tpot for not listening to advice.
Yeah, we gave him the advice 7 days ago. Almost to the hour, to the minute, whatever. We gave him it 7 minutes, 7 days ago.
Yeah. Well, there we go. It's over now. He'll be starting 3rd, I think.
Someone's
Is anyone
still doing a
else
lap?
out who's going through crazy laps?
Smith, he's already in front.
Maybe Heaps will absolutely smoke him out of the water.
How's Heaps looking?
I don't know. I can't see it.
He's got orange texture on his face, so I won't believe that's going to happen. Okay, so that is I believe that's going to be your grid set now for today.
I mean, no, not really. I mean, Heaps is still out. Heaps could still do a lap, which will move him. I don't think it'll really mess with the top order, but it'll move him a bit.
Would it? I'm about to find out. He'll come across the line.
If he's faster, who knows?
He's going to set... He's going into the pits, so that's not going to happen.
Okay, well, there we go. The thing is, I think that's over done. It's Catherine. Catherine's done. Everyone's in the pits. Yeah, it's done.
Catherine's been up there for about 5 minutes anyway.
What was Catherine's best lap? A 2.5.
2.6.
So what's that? 5/10 behind Gillian. It's not really how I reckon she was expecting that to go.
Can we start blaming the PC now, or can we stop that?
I don't know. I mean, she hasn't said anything to me. If she's a good racing driver, she'll blame it even if nothing's happening.
Fair enough. Right, so I think that's 8 minutes until the race starts.
Well, whenever quali ends, whenever they decide to change the session.
So we're 3 minutes 50 seconds after qualifying. We've got our order, starting with Jack Smith, Oliver Gibson, and Thomas Potter taking the last row on the podium, 2nd row in the grid, followed by Chris Blakey. Had a pretty decent qualifying, and Rich Hayden. I'm still confused whether he's going to race or not.
I don't know. We'll find out when he's on the grid.
Paul Laramie in 6th and 7th. Daniel Heaps in 8th with the Triple Team Racing. In 9th and 10th is Andy Carolan and Alex Walker. And in 11th and 12th with pretty slow laps, to be honest. Gillian and Catherine Potter. Let's see what's going on in the YouTube chat.
What were the gaps for both of them? Gillian was only 1/10 off Pete. Oh, to be honest, P10 to P12 are quite far off. They're about 2 seconds off 9 and above.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really that's where all 3 of them honestly wanted to end up there.
That's
The
pretty
top
crazy.
ones are quite close. It's only 1.5 seconds between top 9. You know, it's quite good, to be quite honest. Hopefully that means we'll get some decent racing. I mean, we should.
Okay, Daniel Heaps has just told me to tell Tom to watch out for his bumper as well.
Oh man.
Mhm.
But where's Daniel Heaps the T-Pot? I mean, maybe who knows? He could do like an F2 turn 1 heroics. You know?
Oh my God,
Did you
from
see
Monaco.
that at Monaco? That was shocking.
The cars are too big for the circuit.
Well, that's F2. Think about F1.
Okay, so while we're talking, Virtual is going to make a nice "We'll be back soon" screen for the stream.
Oh, will he now? Or will he just use the starting soon screen and just copy it? They can't hear you right now, but look, oh. They can't hear you, but what I'll do is I'll just do this and just. There we go. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Go, go, go. We are.
We're back. We're live.
I know
Hello, guys.
every
We're back.
Oh, we don't.
Got
Alright.
50 seconds until we start.
We've timed this pretty well, I believe.
Max can give a rundown on the starting grid again because I know he loves to.
Starting on the front row, we've got Jack Smith and Oliver Gibson. Pretty closely in qualifying, followed by Thomas Potter. Chris Blakey, Rich Hayden, still unaware on him. Lee Pearcey and Paul Laramie. Daniel Heaps and Andy Carroll. And then it's Alex Walker who starts to bridge the gap from the front end to the back end in 10th with Alex Gillian and Catherine Potter, who were quite far back from everyone else on the grid.
Lights are on.
There's already an interview going on. And it's still an interview
5,
going on.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, interview out.
1.
It's all 6 lights out, and away we go. Good start from Thomas, to be fair. Is he going to compromise? Is he going to jump on the opportunity? He had a bit of a wobble through the apex. He's coming down the inside.
God,
mate,
oh, God.
What are you doing?
Oh, God.
What are you doing, Tom?
You got hit from behind, to be quite honest. Without, you know what? I might have a look and see if I can see on the
you got hit
actual
from behind.
VRRC screen what happened there.
You got
You
hit
guys
from
can
behind
as
there.
well. Yeah, I'm watching
Ooh.
now. To me, it looks like I'm not watching the live, by the way. If anything happens, tell me. But yeah, I'm
Thomas
having a look
Potter.
on VRRC's more professional
good.
stream, which you guys can also watch by clicking the link in the description. It looks to me like the person in the yellow car hit Tom, causing Tom to go into Jack Smith. So
Yeah, Tom's still holding his position, and he's held the lead by quite a while so far, to be fair.
yeah, that's a complicated one. I mean, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't say it's Tpots' fault. I don't know who's in the yellow car, but that's who I would place the blame on.
That is definitely yellow card's fault. Tom was going to slow down and tell. Is Tom in front still? We've got to wait till the next lap to find out.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait till the next lap to find out. But looking on the track map, I mean, unless you're counting me, you know, the fastest driver here, I mean, it looks like it's in front.
Actually, you're second, followed by Steve Allen in first. Well done to Steve. And they beat him, Thomas Yates.
Very hard task to do.
Right, second lap incoming. How long are we on for? We've got 28 minutes left of racing action. It's pretty long.
Yeah, got about 2 minutes a lap, so, you know.
Oh,
What's that, 16 odd laps?
Yeah.
And bad amount.
Pretty long track.
Wait, is this, it's
15.
14 laps.
Yeah, 14.
Idiot.
This track.
Another collision there between those two. Well, who are they?
Oh, Rich had a crash, so Rich is the racing.
Yeah, Rich is right behind Tpot in third.
So Rich is racing. Sorry
Now,
to everyone that didn't think that.
The way Tpot has to look at it is, does he?
Oh, there's
you
a
know,
spin. There was a spin. Sorry, spin. It's gonna
sounds
hold up the
right.
entire.
Rich seems to have
Hold up
spun
the
out.
entire thing, yeah.
But
Gonna give a 3-second gap to the car behind Tom.
you know, I'll save my commentary for when we're in clear air. Yeah. If you're Tpot now, you've got to look at it and go, okay, do I deserve P1? You know, that's quite debatable because, you know, he didn't overtake the dude. But it's not his fault he crashed out, you know.
Yeah, it's not his fault that he didn't.
It's not his fault.
overtake him.
So now he needs to capitalise on the fact that he's basically been handed P1 and at this rate is flying off, you know. So he needs to capitalise on that fact. So as long as, you know, those 4 race practice laps help and he's consistent, you know, this could be quite good for him.
I think all those race stints that he did, it's all going well for him. He's got. Oh, how did he go from a 3-second gap? It's a camera screen bugging for me because it's saying he has a 1/10 gap to the car behind. I think the camera screen's bugging.
I don't know.
Now
I'd use your eyes.
Wow, 4.6 seconds to the car behind. He really needs to capitalise on this. He could get his first race win of the championship without bottling it.
He needs to get off that curb, man. He needs to get off that curb. Every time I've seen him touch the curb, not that like 2 corners back, I don't know the corner numbers. Every time he touches it, because it's not a flat curb like a lot of the rest. The one that corner sticks up. Every time he goes on it, he ends up almost spinning. If he goes on that curb and isn't fully awake and aware, I'm telling you now, he's spinning. He did it like 4 times in qualifying. He did it quite a lot in practice. I mean, he needs to be careful around that last sector.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him in practice. He was resetting with the tiniest of mistakes, which wasn't going to go well for him if he just continues on like that.
I mean, it's just not practice at that point. You know, you're basically playing F1 hot laps. You know.
Yeah, sorry, I was a bit blank for a second there.
It's fine. I'm just
So
looking
Tom
at the
now,
timing screen.
oh, the gap's closing. It's 2 seconds now for the car behind. So Tom, the qualifying laps went, they were really slowing him down now. He wasn't used to having the fuel in his car. He wasn't used to the different tyres. Depends what tyres he's on soft, so maybe a little bit.
Well, he was on super softs in practice, but
Yeah, but soft, super soft, what's the difference?
quite a big difference.
So,
1.3 seconds, 1.1 seconds. I mean, 1.7. It's hard for me to see this. I need to open up the timing screen properly.
yeah, hold on.
So anyway, I can't see chat.
So it looks like Tom's going to be holding about 2 seconds to the car behind so far. But we're going to find out.
Yeah, about a
if he can hold it
2.2 second gap. It says for me.
I think, yeah, the strategy is going to really show. Is he going to be able to, stay in front after all the pit stops, or is he going to mess up the strategy? We know he's not the best strategic man on the grid at all. So. You've gone quiet, so I'm commentating again. Thomas Potter is now into the 1/10 second, not 1/10, 1 second.
Yeah. The timing screen really does not help because it cannot decide what he wants to tell me. But what I am seeing is Tpots is about 0.3 slower a lap, which is not what you want to be told.
We're having some technical issues there.
Yeah, the timing screen just doesn't ever like to work properly.
That's
But that's
me pretty
something I
quiet.
can't control.
Legends never. I'm gonna stop singing on the live stream.
It's fine. People will just clip it and we'll make it like an alert or
No
something.
one's
People subscribe. When people
No one's
subscribe, we'll make it an alert.
Right.
Here goes Tpot. You know, he's just chilling at the front right now. I mean, not really going as fast as he'd like to go, but he is chilling.
I mean, is he chilling? He seems a bit under pressure so far. He's still trying to ride that car around.
Well, as chilling as you can be, knowing the dude behind you's eventually going to catch you.
I mean, he's actually keeping the gap. It might be fluctuating a bit, but he's keeping the gap steady. About 2.6, 2.8.
I'd just go last laps, to be honest.
I mean, in a few sectors he catches up, and then the other sectors he just flies away with the time. So it's just gonna, until the pit stops, I think it is just gonna be about 2 seconds out the entire time.
Through that last sector is exactly what I said before. If he touches that curb, he slides. You know, how long until he realises that and stops going on the curb?
Yeah, man. He's a professional racer. He should know this. Sorry, we are really bad today. So 3.1 seconds out of the car behind. I think someone's just warming up his tyres. He's getting going now. He's starting to build up the track position. I think, I don't want to admit it, but I think his practice is paying off.
Maybe, you know. Well, right now we're still in that, qualifying, good tyres, a few more laps and his tyres start to wear down. Hopefully he'll prove us all wrong and we'll all look stupid instead of him. You know what I mean? That's the ideal way it'll go.
Doesn't happen very often.
It's not very often Tpot proves us wrong, but maybe this time he will. But to be honest, that last lap, I mean, I don't know what's happening behind because we can't watch. Maybe, there's a lot of fighting and stuff going on, but, he has managed to build up a gap. He's going faster than people behind. But then again, it is Jack Smith behind him. Terrible corner there, to be honest. I just beat over. Yeah, Jack Smith behind him, already catching up. He's about 5/10 up within, 3 corners.
Yeah, so I think, like we were saying before, Jack Smith, he might be a bit quicker. I think he had a bit of a collision at the start, which dropped him down. So he's just been making up track position the entire time.
I'm sure Paul Laramie can feel safer knowing that instead of hitting him from behind, it's Jack Smith.
At least Tom is not behind anyone.
Yeah, for now. Jack Smith's behind him.
Jack Smith's about to be in front of him. The gap is closing down very quickly. I think, would it be, how much ballast does everyone have, or are you unaware so far?
The only two people I know is Jack Smith and Tpot have the same ballast.
So straight line speed won't be an issue.
If Tpot's lucky, he'll, tapping the wall there.
Can't reset back to pits just yet.
Yeah, unfortunately, no resetting back to pits unlike practice. Yeah, if Tpot, if he's lucky, the people behind him will fight. But
yeah,
I'm just looking at the gaps between drivers. That's looking highly unlikely. Jack Smith only 1.3 seconds behind now.
I feel bad for Tom because he knows he's going to get past soon, and it might result in a bit of a tap at the back. It might result in a bit of a crash with the battle. Because we know Tom's not great.
Depends how he wants to be. I would just look at the clock and go, I can't defend Jack Smith for 18 minutes. That's just, a waste of both of our times. And realistically would end up with both of us losing time. I would look at that and go, I might as well essentially just give him the position. Because otherwise I'm just wasting both of our times. And realistically would just slow us both down and lose us position. And there's no point in risking it with 18 minutes left of the race.
No offence to the fella, right? But he's not the best under pressure, we know that. So.
Tpot, I mean, we can look at the whole of Brands Hatch and say pressure can definitely get to the guy, That's just a part of racing. I don't think there's anyone I really have got to know in sim racing and racing who doesn't get under pressure. There's people, I'm telling you now, Max Verstappen defo feels pressure in some races, Whether he's good at hiding it or not is a different question, but every racing driver feels pressure.
We saw him start feeling it when his car wasn't the best, and I think it was Miami when Lando first won. He was just starting to lose it a bit.
I think that's just every race where he's not first.
Yeah, he just flashes out in unnecessary anger when nothing's going his way. He told George Russell he put him on his head in the wall. So that needs to be watched out for.
Anyway, Jack Smith 1.3 behind still. I mean, Tpot, after the collisions managed to keep the gap the same.
I mean, is he gonna? I'm having a bit of an issue with my camera screen right now. Like you, Thomas Potters. Jack Smith and Alex Walker was just in first for a second, which isn't right because he's in 8th, followed by. Then Oliver Gibson went into second, but that's not happening. So Thomas and it's reset itself. Thomas and Jack Smith still first.
Yeah, if you ever glitched out, it's press F5 and refresh it. Nobody fixes it. But I mean, so far it's just going fine. I mean, Jack Smith is not really catching up, to be quite honest, at a pace I would expect Jack Smith to catch up at. Oliver Gibson's giving Jack Smith a bit of pressure. I'm sure the top 3 right now are all under pressure. I mean, should we go more to the back of the grid and look at, Catherine Potter and Daniel Heaps? I mean, I don't know what's happened there. Both in, dead last.
both with Catherine. There's no point. She's 10 seconds off the pace of the car in front of her. So we need to just check out Daniel Heap. She's within 4 tenths. Let's get on Daniel.
Should we go?
I'll keep watching out for the Tom gap. Yeah, I'll keep watching Tom's gap with Jack Smith. But for now, it's just going to hold until everyone starts coming into the pit, which should be not too long, to be fair. Right, sorry. Are we on Daniel now, yeah? Yeah, we are.
Yeah. You know, Daniel, was he in any of the VRRC like championships? Because I feel like I've not seen him until now.
No, I think this is his first championship. Moving on. We have Rich Hayden in what I believe to be first on my timing screen.
Oh, there you go. First two pits in.
Oh, yeah, Thomas Potter down.
Oh, there's a few in front of them. Oh, everyone's pitted. Sorry, the first two. No, everyone seems to pit other than Hayden and Lee Pearson.
We've got someone in the comments. Mate. I'm not even going to talk to him. I'm not talking to him.
Ghosty Plays. Who is this? Is this one of your
It's one of my mates, yeah.
One of your best buddies.
My best mate, yeah. I just couldn't hate him. He's got 215k on TikTok. I'm just saying. I'm proud of him.
He's famous.
Yeah, he's famous, mate. I think we've got more subs than him actually. So take that one, Tom. Take that one, Jack. Moving on. Thomas Potter now in third.
I'm sorry, pit's taking quite a while from Daniel Heaps. Maybe fixing damage. Could we switch to Jack Smith and Tpots? Because that gap's getting smaller and smaller, and now Daniel Heaps seems to be on his own practically.
Yeah, Daniel Heaps now 5 seconds behind. Catherine. Getting Discord pinged like there's no tomorrow. Hey, there we go. My Discord has been shut up now. So Thomas, where's Catherine? She's about half a lap behind.
No longer in last. Heaps has taken up position.
That's a shame. I mean, that's good.
You know Heaps. I don't know literally anything about him. Does he have much of like a history of racing and all this? Does he do karting in real life? Does he do anything like that?
I'm gonna look into his TikTok now because he commented on one of my.
He appears to just tap the wall.
It looks like he just does sim racing.
Maybe we should get him into the commentary booth because I know nothing about him. I don't know questions after. Oh, car racing. That's cool.
Oh, he does ovals. I'll send you a video.
I love oval racing. I'm not actually the biggest fan of watching it, but like racing is very fun.
I've just sent you one of his videos on the Discord DMs. Oh, look at that. He's no windshield, so pretty dangerous.
Oh, you don't need a windshield, it's just extra weight.
It looks like he's pretty good at it as well. It's like a demo oval racing.
Yeah, this looks cool. I love oval racing. I do so much for an iRacing. It's so fun.
The NASCAR isn't as good, but whatever. Indy 500, mate. What a race that was.
Oh, I don't watch oval. I find oval racing, to be quite honest, one of the most boring things to watch. But to actually race, it's so fun. I don't know why. I just love to race it and love to watch it.
Yeah, I mean that's why I don't get how there are many NASCAR. He took the lead after some pit stops, but it wasn't a really phenomenal move, so it's nothing to mention.
Yeah. Jack Smith somehow just not catching up yet. I mean, honestly, very surprising. You know, maybe Tpot has done some practice laps and has proved us all wrong. So far, his consistency's been pretty good. I mean, 1 or 2 mistakes here or there, but other than that, the rest of it's been pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of the better races you've seen from him. He stayed in the front. He's not spun yet. Commentator's curse, hopefully not. He's not spun yet. He's kept his head. He's not had a big crash on his fault, and that were his fault. I mean, the crash at turn 1 lap 1, turn 2 lap 1, I don't think that was his fault at all.
It wasn't
I
too
think
much
that
fault at
pole
all. I mean, I don't know who it was in the yellow car. I don't know what the car's off by how, but whoever that was, it's their fault, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Did you ever find out what the penalties meant from the last race?
He just got disqualified from that first race.
Oh, okay.
So,
Wasn't he
he
like dead
finished
last
last
anyway?
So. Yeah, he finished last anyway. It's whatever. Thomas Potter, the gap. He's doing well to sustain the gap between him and Jack Smith. Now, I'm wondering if Oliver Gibson might be able to catch up to Jack.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, just watching his laps and his pace, I wouldn't be expecting it, to be quite honest.
Gillian's made no decision to go onto the mediums, no, they've all paid. So Gillian's gone onto the mediums for the last 10 minutes of the race.
What about City Pit?
She pitted.
Is it a she? My
sure.
God, I'm so sorry.
I think it's a she.
I'm so sorry if it is.
Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm so sorry.
When did she pit?
I think they pitted. I'm not sure. I think they pitted the lap after. Oh, we got Tpots Racing saying top commentary team. Appreciated, really appreciated from such a. Yeah. Get delayed. There's nothing wrong with being
yeah. So when about did they pit?
I think they pitted a lap after Tom, which Tom's
I don't know why. I don't know why he goes to the mediums. To be honest,
I reckon it was a mistake. Oh, Tom sets the fastest sector 2. The gap from Jack Smith is just too difficult to call out.
Dropping the gap down to low ones.
I mean, the timing screen is too jolty to just take shouting out like 1-4, 1-7, 1-5. Just staying in the mid ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull up my time. Got a fun fact for this track?
Yeah, go on. Give us some fun facts.
So another name for this track is the Circuit Ricardo Tormo, which is named after a Spanish MotoGP rider.
Have you seen the track recently? Like the racing lines are still there. I'm pretty sure. This place, Valencia.
Right.
Like all the lines are still there, but it's all just like abandoned. It's like half-built barriers and stuff everywhere.
What? They're not using it for racing anymore. I thought they did it at MotoGP.
Well, it was a street circuit, so the parts that were streets are still being used as streets, and the parts that were kind of like Miami that were on like a car park, for example, or an industrial site, have just been like left abandoned.
I could have sworn they did MotoGP at it last year.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they do it up and then just abandon it. I don't know. I just know I've seen people go there and it's like all abandoned.
That's what they do. It's the cheapest option for the government and that. So
probably.
Yeah. Another fun fact for you all. MotoGP.
Cool facts.
Yeah, MotoGP. Can't speak to that. MotoGP legends like Rossi, Lorenzo, and Marquez have all sealed championships at the Valencia track. Yeah.
Must be a sketchy MotoGP track. There's barely any runoff.
Yeah, I mean, if you crash here, you race it over anyway. If you crash in MotoGP, you race it over anyway, innit?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, most MotoGP circuits have quite big runoffs, so you can kind of slide about when you get knocked off. Yeah, I mean
I hope
you slide into a concrete barrier.
Yeah, I hope they add cushion.
I hope they have some nice tire walls for them.
Yeah, this track is just by, I think that's 5 centimeters, just 4.5 kilometers long. If you understood what I said there.
It's 4.5 centimeters kilometers long.
So it's 4 kilometers and 5 centimeters long.
Okay, wait, what? Why do you know it to the centimeter? You just say 4 kilometers long.
No, because on here it says 4 kilometers, 0.005.
I think most people would just say 4 kilometers long.
No, but you got to be right with it, haven't you?
Oh,
correct.
Sure.
Yeah, you do.
Potter and Heaps, just on their own, basically. Alex Walker's behind him, I guess.
There's nothing to commentate on here.
Yeah,
I mean, the
Jackson's
gaps.
slowly catching up. Oliver
All the
Gibson's
gaps.
slowly falling behind. Don't really know what's happening with Rich Hayden. I mean, I haven't really been focusing on him.
He's still racing. All the gaps are over a second, so not much happening here.
Oh, you say that. Poor Jack Smith drops to below a second just then.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
She's getting good. He is definitely catching. Oh yeah, he's dropping towards 9/10 more often than Tom would definitely like.
You know, around now, though, is when I would say, yeah, Tpot, just defend. This is when I would be like, okay, just defend absolutely anything. You're so close to the end with only 5 minutes left. What's that, about 3 laps left, I'm pretty sure? It's like, I would just say, just defend, defend, defend.
Yeah.
You know, this track, to be quite honest, is not... I haven't raced it myself. Maybe if I raced it, I'd have a different opinion. But as looking at it, like, visually, it's not the easiest track to overtake, and probably will be a pretty easy track to defend well on. Jack Smith doing amazing late braking there, and caning quite a good amount of time.
Yeah, definitely. My timing screen's bugging. It said he was at 14 seconds below then, but back down to 1. Now 9/10, now 1 second, now 8/10, now 1 second, now 7/10. It's really bugging.
The timing screens really are not the most accurate, but we make it work. I think that the problem with the timing screens is it's just updating per, you know, timing screen checkpoint they go through, rather than, I assume stuff like F1 has multiple and takes an average of all of them, and then figures out the difference.
Yeah.
To make it less choppy and all over the place.
We are not F1, so we're going to have to deal with it. 8/10, it looks like now.
Yeah, I average it out in my brain.
Yeah, you're smart like that, I'm not.
Yeah, it's like
3
8
minutes
or
left.
something.
Ooh. We might be down for a last few lap battle. I think we've got, where is Tom on the track? We've got 2 laps left now. So is Tom going to take lead, or is Jack Smith going to take it? It's going to be, it's definitely going to be a last lap battle, I think. Unless Paul or Jack or Tom look it up.
Yeah, I mean, you know, hopefully he can break the curse that he's had in the first, you know, few races of last lap problems, you know. Hopefully we can change that.
Hopefully. Might be a bit
Jack
of a
Smith
speed.
locking up a bit there. Weird
What's
bump
that?
in the track there. I was just watching them.
Yeah. I've not been watching the actual stream as much. I've just been watching the timing screen here because there's not much going on here, really. Thomas
It's
Potter.
basically how I watch
No,
F1.
this isn't going to be the last lap. There's going to be one more lap after this. Then we are going to.
Few more laps.
One more lap after this one. One more lap after this one.
Oh yeah, after this one, yeah.
Ooh,
What's the gap
it's
now
getting
looking
close.
like? Still around a second.
About
to go.
8/10. I'm showing
For me, it's more around a
8.48.
second.
So they need to get these timing boards and think if they want to start doing proper commentary. But, I think Tommy's going to take home the win. I don't want to curse him still. But
I mean,
Gotta
I'm not
say what I
saying
believe.
anything because, you know, we've seen the first 2 races. You know, hopefully you can
haven't
convert
said
this
anything
into
in
a
a while,
win.
mate. You have not said anything in a while. Don't worry.
What's happening further back in the field? We've got Daniel Heaps in 11th, Catherine Power in 10th, Alex Walker in 12th.
That's going to be Catherine's first top 10 appearance if she manages to hold it. So I imagine she will.
Yeah.
And we are 1 minute 24 seconds after this race.
Yeah, we'll be having one more lap after this. That'll be it then. For race 1. Then we do a whole switcheroo and Tpot. Hopefully we'll be starting dead last.
Hopefully.
Well, we say that, but we said that last time, and then it all got like randomly kerfuffled. So who knows?
He'll
There
probably
we
be
go.
starting
Jack
first.
Smith doing
Jack Smith are in some terrible lockup there. I mean, if I was
That's
Tpot,
got
I'd
Tom.
basically look at that and go, that's my certified race win now. As long as I drive consistently, I've
Take
won.
it easy. Stop taking that one curve. And we should be good.
Yeah, here we go. On to the last lap of the race. Bit of a lock up there from Tpot though, but should be all good. You know, I look out for actual flags on the track, and I remember this is a set of course and they don't have flags.
What were you looking for? The wind?
Well, I was just looking for like some people on the side of the track holding like a white flag, you know, for the last lap.
Oh, right.
Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist in this game.
It should. It's not iRacing, is it? Though?
It's in iRacing, but iRacing has been developed unlike this. That got basically abandoned after 2013.
Okay, so last lap of the race. Thomas Potter onto a decent stretch around now.
What's that gap saying? 1 second? I mean, just drive consistently now. I mean, he doesn't even need to drive amazing, just consistently. He's won. Who's got the fastest lap? Still Tpot? Looks like it.
I think so, yeah.
Fastest lap, race win. You know, it's one way to make Valencia work. Also, he's proved us wrong as well, as long as he doesn't bin it in the last corner.
I mean, I'm not hoping he does. I'm hoping he does.
No, we never like to be proven wrong, but at the same time, we don't want him to lose.
Yeah. Okay, so rounding, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 corners left for Tom now. Just to cement it.
Good man.
He's gonna. Where did the thing? Not the thing. Well, there's not much to say, to be fair. Thomas Potter, he's held off Jack Smith incredibly for the last 2 laps, to be fair.
Here we go, coming around literally the final corner. Hopefully at the end. I mean, I don't know, because it doesn't tell me if there's a checkered flag or not. But I'm going to assume there is, and that'll be Tpot taking the win.
This season, Thomas Potter wins the first race of the Valencia Street Circuit Grand Prix. Well done, Tom.
Wiggling all over the place.
In 2017, Thomas Potter lost to his father. And in his...
It's not taking inspiration from ITV Sport. ITV, is it ITV?
I think
who's the guy who does that? I'm pretty sure he does ITV. I'm pretty sure he does ITV.
Maybe it's Sky, I don't know.
He's definitely not Sky, because I watched that race on Sky and Crofty gave a way worse commentary.
Son of a hairdresser. A clip above the rest. It was terrible. I'm not.
Well, there we go. That was a nice way to have race 1. You know, first win for Tpot.
Let's see what we can do. See what he can do in the
second race will be quite a lot more difficult because he won't be starting first, and I assume Jack Smith doesn't plan to go into the wall this time, so probably going to be a bit harder. Hopefully, we can have a good result there as well, and that'll be good. That'll be good for his driver standings. I mean, I'm going to check real quick what his driver standing is currently. I've forgotten.
Yeah, we definitely want to have a quick look at that.
Whereabouts do they show them again? Was this last week? What was the date last week? That's the 12th. The 12th wasn't last week, was it? I don't know. I can't find it.
I think it was 7. No, the 12th definitely was not last week.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it. Jack Smith's probably in first, though, if you're so curious. They'll be there. You go watch VRRC. They'll be having actual interviews with Tpot this race. We'll only be having them after the end of next race. Yeah. If you want to watch the questions and stuff, go on the VRRC channel. You can go and watch a nice monitor advert before they start the questions.
We're better for the adverts. We don't have any adverts yet, mate.
We don't have any adverts because we don't have any sponsors, really. Well, Tpot does. We don't on the stream team. Tpot has a bunch of wonderful sponsors who make it possible for him to do all his actual real-life racing and his
Including
Virtual
someone on the
racing.
side of the car called Virtual 065.
Some would say his best sponsor.
How much did you pay to be on there?
Too much. There we go. Now we can just chill out. Oh, look at them all on Le Mans 66 style.
You say Club on 66 now.
What are you on about?
You say Le Mans 66 style. I wasn't alive for that one actually, so I
I'm
wouldn't
not
know.
surprised.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. I was there.
Right. Were you alive, or were you just in someone's?
I was there.
You were there. How old
I
are
was
you?
there.
Have you been lying to me about your age?
Just turned 84.
Have you been lying to me about your age, buddy?
I want to see Tpots questionnaires. I can't restream them. I would, but I won't because you should go and watch the actual VRRC stream if you want to see what Tpot's saying. He's probably saying how his whole commentary team was wrong for telling him to actually practice.
You weren't, to be fair. You should have practiced.
Or
You
actually,
didn't.
maybe it was those 4 practice laps that we made him do that made him win. So really, you could say we were right.
Yeah. You were right. So, quiet, everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to commentate on right now. I mean, we've got
That's over with, isn't it?
we could go on a break. I mean, we've got what, like 7 minutes until next race. Yeah,
Well
we'll
done,
go.
Teapot and Brian Young. Well done,
Yeah,
Teapot. Yeah.
well done, Teapot, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a
You're not
similar
gonna
next
go today,
race.
hopefully.
All right, we'll be right back, guys. Guys, I had no clue where the race started. My bad. I was too busy listening to the amazing interview Tpot just gave. Well, here we are. We're
still got a
live.
countdown.
We didn't miss anything.
We've
The
still got the countdown.
the countdown is how long the race is left. It's not a half-an-hour countdown.
What the hell is going on?
Anyway.
The big collision.
Oh my god, Tpot's in the wall as I'm trying to set up my OBS.
Sorry, everyone. The countdown was very messed up.
Yeah, it was very messed up. I mean, they were still doing interviews and the race started, you know. So, God knows
Crazy.
what happened there. But, I don't know.
Okay, moving on.
Anyway, Tpot's basically in. Tpot's in last.
It's not
We
going
go
to be
up to Daniel Heaps, our current race leader. Sorry,
Oh, it's a
epilepsy
race
warning,
leader.
by the way, for how long it takes to get to the front. Oh, yeah. There he is, with Catherine behind him. P1, P2 right now. Catherine seems to be having a bit of trouble there. Who's this behind? Paul Laramie. I think. Yes, this looks like Paul Laramie's car. I saw it a lot at Brands Hatch. There you go. That's what you call a classic, you know, braking a bit too late.
Well, I'll tell you now what
Okay.
happened in that first one there. And there goes Catherine.
Okay,
Whoa.
Catherine.
Messed that up.
That was two very badly timed and done moves.
Paul Laramie's gone back to the pits after that one.
I'm not
Daniel
surprised. He
Heaps,
basically just got pit maneuvered like it was police interceptors.
I mean, she might want to join the police force. That was incredible.
I mean, that was one of. I've watched a lot of police interceptors. That was a very good pit maneuver. Yeah, again, we should make every sim racer tattoo this to their arm, basically, so they see it when they drive. Whenever you make a mistake, just don't move. Just sit still.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll go back up. So where's everyone else at? Where's Tpot at? I don't see him. Is he? There he is.
Lost.
Fighting Jack Smith.
I need to get my
Well,
laptop.
you go do get that, and I'll be the awesome commentator solo.
Good luck. Good luck. You got my Google Docs, so you'll be.
I never need luck. Here we go. So, what's the gap here? Has the timing screen fixed itself? It has. So, he is 6/10 from Jack Smith in front. Andy Carroll's 3 seconds behind. Catherine Potter's in the pits. Slowly moving out. Where's Paul Laramie at? He's really not going to be having a good race. I mean, I can give my own opinion, and I think I can say Catherine made a very, very bad move there. I mean, she went for a gap that didn't exist, and then to make it even worse, she moved onto the racing line essentially. The way you should always take any crash is, no matter whether you're on the racing line or not. The only exception for this is if you're genuinely behind a blind corner and no one can see you. But even then, you shouldn't, because people have race engineers and stuff that'll tell them what are happening. You just shouldn't move. I mean, I don't know how advanced Crew Chief is now on Assetto Corsa, and I don't know who uses it or not. But I'm pretty sure Crew Chief will tell you car has crashed on the left, so you know before you've got to that corner to go to the right. If you then move to the right, and I've just been told to go to the right, it doesn't work very well. But anyway, I'm sure it'll all go fine. So whereabouts is Catherine now? Catherine, has she even left the pits? Has she decided to stay in the pits? Oh, what's happening there? Jack Smith overtaking.
Thomas Potter down the outside. He's going to hold it. I'm back, everyone. Nice to meet you all.
Thomas Potter did not go down the outside of anyone.
You tried it.
He wasn't even near them.
He tried it.
Well, here we go. He's going to try something down here. There's no gap, though, Tpot. Just wait. There's no gap. Just wait. Just wait, bro.
He always goes for the gap that doesn't exist. Never goes for the gap that doesn't exist.
Oh, there goes So who is that? That's the person who crashed last time. I'm trying to figure out who it is, because I don't know who. Is that Rich? It might be Rich. No, it's not. It can't be Rich. I don't know. It's someone on the track doing donuts where they shouldn't.
Someone on the track.
Here we go. Nice.
Oh, down the outside.
Nice move there.
Pretty close, isn't it? He's going to take that pretty quickly.
There we go. Nice, smooth overtake.
Just how you meant to do it.
If only we had this Tpot brand hatch.
And Tom's already into P5, to be fair. Good stuff.
Lost too much time though, to be honest, from Jack Smith in all that Gilliam kerfuffle.
Tom hits a bit of a touch on the wall, nothing too major.
Wonder what happened with Tpots. His front bumper's bright red.
Is it? Oh. It's probably that crash right at the beginning that we didn't see because we countdown messed up a bit.
Did he have a crash? I didn't even know he had a crash. Maybe he did. Maybe I'm just unaware. Is Catherine even left the pits yet? What's she doing? She is...
No, she's out the pits.
She's out? What's the gap?
She's not far from last.
I think she's been lapped.
No, she is far from last, yeah.
Yeah, no, she's been lapped. Same with Lee Pearson.
Oh. So it must have been that crash at the start, like we were saying.
Yeah, that is not how either of them wanted their race to go, to be quite honest.
But can Tom make it 2 wins in a row? If he can, that'd be incredible.
2 wins in a row, I mean, that's, you know, unless the mistake happens, that's, I would say, impossible. I mean, maybe it's possible, but I mean, Jack Smith's gapping him and he's barely in front of him. And you've got all that traffic to go through. Who's in front? We've got Daniel Heaps still in first, to be quite honest, with a 5-second gap. I mean, well done to him, to be quite honest. He's managed to hang on with, I'm pretty sure even he would agree, faster drivers behind him. I mean, Oliver Gibson's right behind him, and he just came, what, third? I think he came third.
Rich Hayden in third.
I mean, if Tpot can just keep his gap to Smith close, and then as long as you can get a decent overtake on, Rich is going to be the next person probably, then, you know, he'll be fine.
Really?
Where's Heaps? Heaps still in first. I mean, everyone's basically on their own right now. There ain't really much to commentate on. I mean, do you have any more fun facts for us?
I've got loads of fun facts.
Oh, come on, tell us some fun facts.
Do you know Valencia's configuration rewards rhythm over raw power, which is pretty ideal for the GT3 balance? Do you know that?
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you. What?
I can say that again. The Valencia's configuration rewards rhythm over the raw power of the cars, which is ideal.
Oh, no. Then Tpot's been taking too much rhythm doing some dances on the racetrack.
Oh, no. I don't know what happened there with me. I think I was having a bit of a stroke.
Now it's his time to move. I mean, at least Catherine could maybe take some inspiration of how to react to a crash there.
I mean, we have to get her in later. We've got to see what's happened. I think she needs to learn how to drive when she's not racing. You know what I mean?
What, like under blue flags and when she's
blue
crashed?
Flags, when she's crashed, when she's coming out the pits. I mean, she's not had anything happen coming out the pits just yet.
Yeah, she knows how to race. I mean, I do agree with you. I mean, the blue flag stuff, and I mean, when she crashed before, maybe just some tips would help.
Yeah, probably would. My dog's
Look at that amazing livery, guys. By the way, while we're here.
Yeah, I'm not on it, mate. For some reason. I should be on it. I'm Thomas' biggest supporter.
I did the
Who
liveries.
are
I think
you?
that makes me his
Who are
biggest supporter.
you? Who are
I did it.
you?
I did his whole livery, so
You are no one.
that's
I'll
fine.
be
Look,
back in a minute. Don't go mental.
Anyway, guys and gals, we've got 20 minutes left. People will probably start pitting within probably about 4 or 5 minutes. Daniel Heap still, honestly, masterclass from him. I mean, I don't even have any complaints. I mean, maybe he took the, let's be quite, truthful, because quite terrible
Yes.
first race, and he's turned that around pretty well.
Terrible first race.
What, are you telling me Heaps didn't have a terrible first race? It was pretty terrible.
He could take last, but that's not a problem.
It's not a problem. He's just
I
aura
am
farming in
outside.
last. It's like what Ferrari do. Just aura farm, but then come dead last.
It's gone. I mean, they almost won the race in Monaco, but that's a shame. Tom went a bit wide there. Is that me? Or
I don't know. I'm looking at the timing boards. Teapot. I mean, I'd say he could have a chance at a podium with some decent driving. Just we need to see the decent driving. I mean, right now he's driving fine. Defo not the same as he was last race.
he's not got the confidence after that crash yet.
I think maybe. I mean, it's just, I don't know. He's not driving like he's stressed out, in my opinion. He's more just driving like, how do I describe it? He's driving. He's driving fine. He's just, that crash caused him to go so far back, and I assume caused a good bit of damage that, this isn't how he probably would have wanted. It set him back quite a lot. He should be behind Jack Smith. Instead, he's about half a sector behind Jack Smith.
Half a sector?
About half a sector. Ted Kravis.
How did that crash happen?
What crash? Crash with Teapot? Not using traction control. There we go. Here's a pit between. This very early pit stop, like really early. I don't know if that was a decision he made or if he was just copying Rich, but that's an incredibly early pit stop.
Yeah. Wow, that was a pretty early pit stop. Well, how many laps in are we? We're past the 10-minute mark, I believe.
Yeah, we're not even at the halfway mark. He's already pitted. For mediums. Yeah. Oh wait, is it for mediums? Sorry, I'm looking at myself. No, for softs.
Did you know, despite being a permanent circuit, Valencia runs counterclockwise, which is pretty uncommon in Europe?
It's not a permanent
Another
circuit.
one of my fun facts. I mean, the laps that are.
It's not. Well, not all of it's a permanent circuit. Some of it is, as
it
says in the name, streets.
I trust ChatGPT more.
I really don't. The amount of times I've had to correct ChatGPT. The other day, out of just curiosity, I was like, "What if we had an unlimited budget? Make me the fastest car?" And it was like, "Oh, the 919 Tribute currently holds the fastest lap at Spa," and I quite literally said, "No, it doesn't. Literally does not hold the fastest lap. It's wrong." And then it was like, "Oh yes, you're correct." So that proves how right ChatGPT is.
I always have to say, as of May 2025, if we could build the fastest car, because whenever I do it, it brought up this place that's near me. I was searching up my cousins were coming out and searching up something today, and it told me this place that closed down 4 years ago. So I had to say, as of May 2025, and it said, "My apologies, this place has closed." If some old woman's using that, they would have just gone with it.
Mm-hmm. I always am curious because the current lap record, like the Nürburgring, is like a Le Mans style car. It's the 919 Tribute.
Held by Franz Herman on a GT something.
Is it Franz Herman? No, it's not. That is not the lap record.
Oh. Hello to V8 Tangman. I forgot. I wasn't looking at chat. That's my fault.
You can do it.
V8
Thomas.
Tangman. Catherine
do
Potter. Catherine Potter. I don't know if Tom can do it from this position on the grid. He won't be able to win the race, I don't think, unless he
No,
really
wins off the
masters
charts.
his
A podium, maybe. Very unlikely. I reckon he could get like a top 5 though.
What do you think of mangoes? This should be really random. What do you think of mangoes?
I've never had a mango.
Never had mango. Wow,
I
I need
don't think
mangoes.
so.
They're incredible. Yeah, it's mango juice is lovely. You've got mango on the side. It's pretty crunchy, but it's got a nice flavour to it.
Rich Hayden and Jack Smith having a nice little fight. Daniel
they?
Heap's still in first, but hasn't had a pit stop. I mean, now he should definitely be having a pit stop. You know, maybe we should go watch him. Yeah, let's go watch our race leader. Epilepsy warning, as I have to skip through absolutely everyone to find him. Here we go. There we go, going into the pit lane. He would probably want to make this as fast as possible to keep onto his hold on to his lead. He's managed to hold on to so far.
He's got 38 seconds, so we're gonna find out. Rich
I don't know if
Hayden
he's repairing damage. If he's not repairing damage, he'll be fine. If he's repairing damage, he'll probably not.
I mean, this could be a double race win for the team. Triple team racing, I think it is. He needs to get moving within the next 5 seconds if he wants to hold it, I think. 3. Yeah, he's moving. He's out. He's going to hold it. Incredible stuff from the pit crew there. He's going to still have, I think it's going to
It's a good question for the commentary team. Does Heaps have a chance of winning? I would say yes. He has a chance. Looking at how
you made that question
let me look at his you say if I made that question up, you have to make every question up, otherwise you'd have no questions.
If we were real, we'd have a good people in chat asking us questions.
Yeah, you're too boring, and they don't want to chat. What are his best laps?
Thank you to V8 Sangman. Thank you to Brian Young. Thank you to no. Thank you to Ghost Plays. He's funny. He's not funny. Thank you to Tpots Racing. Thank you to Catherine Potter Racing.
I'm looking at Heaps' like last laps, best laps. Can he win?
He will.
Unlikely.
I think he will because everyone else.
His last lap's a second slower than Jack Smith.
Well, that was
best lap. Wasn't it? His best lap is slower. Is the second slower than Jack Smith.
I mean, Jack Smith's getting held by Rex.
There's a chance if Rich and Jack hold each other up, there's a chance he can win. I think right now he's guaranteed a podium. The podium has his name on it. It's guaranteed.
I don't think Tom has that same guarantee, you know. Oh, get the cameras on Catherine. She's got a blue flag. Want to see how she deals with it.
Here we go. Let's see if she listened to our feedback from Las Vegas.
Is she going to stay on the racing line for the blue flag? Going to find out here. Is she? We've still got a minute until she needs to really slow down.
Well, she's going on to a straight now. Okay.
Ooh, that's not the way I'd do it, but yeah.
That's just not the way you should do it. That's you've broken track limits. You've pulled up on the side of the road as if you're on like an actual road, and the curbs there. I mean, to be quite honest, I don't know what the hell I've just seen. But anyway, we'll go back to Heaps.
Oh, wow, epilepsy warning. Wow, she needs to do some practice on blue flag training. Not even being mean. Just
genuinely, just like as a friend sort of feedback. Never take a blue flag like that.
As a friend, that was terrible.
Yeah, that's an easy way to get in an actual crash.
She definitely lost a lot of time just because of that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the problem with it. I mean, she was going onto a straight, just a slight little throttle blip, and he could have zoomed on past, and you would have lost a marginal amount of time. You know what I mean?
If
Like, that's the way
turn
you should
wheel,
look at it.
and it's right.
I was expecting it to do that, and then the second I saw it just go off the track and park the car, I was like,
I
no.
thought she went wide, but when she started slowing down, that's when I had a problem. It's okay if she went wide. It's still not okay, but it's better than what she did.
Yeah, as long as you're not slowing down the person you're being blue flagged for, that's fine. She wasn't going to slow him down if she went off right in front of him. You know, he was still accelerating, she was still accelerating. As long as you could get past her easily, it's fine. But anyway,
Right.
Heaps is still managing to hold on to that 5
He's,
second
he's
gap.
building up a gap.
It's getting, looking at his last laps, it's getting more likely that we could actually see a Daniel Heaps win here, which is a complete 180 from last race, but would be obviously amazing.
I haven't seen Daniel Heaps in the top 10 any late races recently, to be fair.
Oh god, that was close. Bit of a slide.
Okay, so into the
Again,
last
though, we need to...
5 laps. 10 minutes left, 5 laps.
Yeah,
Approximately.
10 minutes left. What I was saying for Heaps, though, is the worry for him is he pitted, 3-4 minutes before everyone else. So now his tyres are essentially going to be bald by the time everyone else has, got a little bit left in them.
Yeah.
The only way Heaps can win this is Jack Smith and Rich, holding each other up. If that happens,
Which they are doing.
Then this is going to be some Lando Norris Miami 2024 win.
I mean, Lando Norris always has lucky wins. You got pole and Monaco, which means no one's going to get past him, really.
Don't disrespect the girl.
In Australia, you got lucky that Oscar went off, and he didn't. Where else has he won this season? Has he won any others this season?
I don't know. All I know is that even though he's got 3 more years on him, he's tied for total wins with Piastri.
Here's one for it. Do you think Lando is going to leave McLaren soon? Or do you think he's going to stay at McLaren his entire career?
I think Lando will stay at McLaren for an extremely long time. The better question is, how long will Piastri stay at McLaren? Because are they going to just keep... Are Piastri going to... Well, does Piastri want to stay at McLaren? Because Piastri knows that he's not the favourite. I mean, you know what I mean? I think everyone knows that. It's like the most open secret. If we're being realistic, if Zach Brown could pick a driver to definitely win the championship, every time he would pick Lando Norris. So if I'm Piastri, I'm like, do I want to stay there? And do McLaren want him to stay there if they're going to pose such a threat to their baby boy?
Jesus. No, definitely. Zach Brown knows what he's doing. I think I could see Oscar Piastri driving for Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull. Not Red Bull. I don't think he'll go to Red Bull ever. Just Ferrari, Mercedes.
Red Bull. He has Red Bull vibes.
Yeah,
I think if Max left Red Bull, Oscar would be the front runner to replace him.
I'd see Oscar at Aston Martin, doing pretty well.
Nah, I don't see that.
You thought Fernando Alonso, when he first joined Aston Martin, he was doing podiums, wasn't he?
By the way, absolutely nothing is happening in this race when we start yapping about F1.
I know. I mean,
I just keep looking over, and there's really not much happening. I mean, Heaps is still in the lead. Amazing for him. He could quite literally lose over a second a lap now and still win. That's how ahead he is.
God. Looking at Rich and Jack, that's the only battle, and other than that, everyone's got at least 5 seconds between them. So,
yeah,
wow.
Tpots 4th. I mean, good for him, to be honest, after all the mistakes that happened at the start.
This is just like Monaco for GT3 cars.
Yeah, such a small track for such wide, basically road cars. I say basically because they're based off road cars. I know they handle nothing alike and they're way faster, but they're based on them. They're homologated road cars.
I mean, this is just nothing's going on. We better start working on our post-race questions. If anyone has any questions for Tom, put them in the comments.
Tom, Catherine, maybe Daniel Heaps if he wants to join.
I think we should get Daniel in.
Should try to get Daniel in, especially if he wins. We need to get Daniel in.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, each lap's 2 minutes. He could lose a second a minute, so he could lose 2 seconds a lap and still win.
Well, we've got 3 laps left. Yay. And it's only
If I'm Daniel, I'd be looking at this and going, okay, now I can just kind of chill out, to be quite honest. You know, he's guaranteed to win as long as he doesn't make a mistake, do any last lap problems, you know. Like that with a little bit of a slide.
Yeah, still like people laugh.
You know, I feel like considering there's, you know, double the amount of Potters, we've not really seen much of them, to be quite honest. I mean, they're so on their own and in the middle of nowhere. I mean, how's Catherine in 9th? Have people just DNF'd and left?
I think
Oliver Gibson's DNF'd, Chris Blakely's DNF'd.
Do you reckon that was server issues, or do you reckon they did just DNF?
I don't know, Chris Blakely did 3 laps, Oliver Gibson did 7.
Must have been them then. I don't know.
Yeah, they must have had some problems at some point.
So, into the last 2 laps after this one.
Yeah, we get.
It might be bang on. Bang on with 2 more laps, yeah.
I mean, Heap's quite literally proving everyone wrong. I mean, you know, no one really expects him to come first, and I mean, he's proving us all wrong. Same like Tpot did. You know, maybe we should start doubting everyone, and then everyone will perform better. Because I feel like that's what happens with our commentating.
Yeah, we're that bad at commentating. Like, even when we make obvious predictions.
And then Tpots, right. Like, if we're being dead serious, Tpots also had quite a good race. You know, it's being 4th after that mistake he made.
Yeah, to be fair.
Without the mistake, honestly, he probably could be fighting Rich and Hayden right now, but, you know, Rich and Hayden, it's the same person. Jack Smith and Rich.
Rich and Hayden. I don't know why Rich is racing, to be fair. It's not very fair.
Well, I don't think right now we're going to commentate the ethics of marshalling your own race, but, you know, it's fine.
No,
Let's not talk about that right now.
We're not allowed to do that, so we won't.
Daniel Heaps starting his 2nd to last lap.
Yeah, looks like. Yeah, it will be.
I mean, honestly, the thing is, you know, if someone's raced well when the commentators don't have much to say because they've just driven consistently. There's nothing we can say like, oh, well, if he did it different here or did so and so different there. To be honest, because he's so far ahead. I mean, he's at the point where he could lose 3 seconds a lap and still win.
You're just saying that every time. You've not got anything else.
Because it's the only thing I can say. He's that far ahead of everyone. I mean, Tpot's so far, you know, behind Rich and Hayden that, you know, they could lose, what, like 10 seconds a lap? You know, everyone's so distant to each other, it's not really anything happening. I mean, we can only show the 3 who are on, what's the team called? Triple Team Racing. We can only show those 3. But even outside of those 3, there's literally nothing happening. I mean, congratulations to Daniel Heaps, it's all I can say, because he's just driving amazingly, to be quite honest.
He is, to be fair.
Nice flick in there, not touching the curb.
And 1 more lap after this. Oh, real good. This is terrible to watch. It's terrible to commentate. We're sorry. Everyone is in the YouTube right now. We're going to compensate you. Tpots Dad's going to send you £10 each. I'm so sorry for everyone.
£10. That's my £10.
We're not getting paid. We are on purpose. We have to be here.
Tpot forces us to be here.
He does, to be fair.
What's happening?
I'm happy commentating, but yeah, nothing's happening. Nothing's going to happen.
You might as well start thinking of your post-race interview questions. Daniel, how are you just so fast and ahead of everyone? To be fair, Jack Smith has managed to actually break away from Hayden for once. And I would say if this race was to go probably 2 laps longer... Oh god, did I say that again? Jack has broken away from Rich again. And to
Yeah.
be honest, if this race was, 2-3 laps longer, I could see it turning out differently. But right now, it's quite set in stone. Heaps will win as long as he doesn't make a mistake. Hopefully, that's not commentator's curse and he doesn't bin it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the last lap, isn't it?
Yep, definitely. The time has ended. It will be the checkered flag at the end of this.
And it's an incredible day for... Oh, Lee Pearcey's gone round. He might not want to crash into him if he still stops on the scrap. So, yeah, Lee Pearcey just keeps going around. He will be cleared by the time.
You ever seen the time when the BBC did a radio? Like they were on the radio and was like, "Today there's no news." That's gonna be our interview questions.
It is, yeah. So, there goes Lee Pearcey. Is that a blue flag move?
It was blue flag, but I mean, maybe he was just doing a little overreaction on purpose.
Maybe. Catherine, was that you driving Lee Pearcey's car?
There's Catherine in 9th, about basically 2 laps behind everyone else.
It's not her fault that crash at the beginning. We didn't even get on camera.
What was the crash
for the first time, Daniel Heaps is a race winner with VRRC in his GT3. And that is a great double win for Triple Team Racing. Daniel Heaps wins the Valencia Street Circuit Race 2. Good stuff, Daniel. We'll get him in a post-race interview. Did a bit of swerving there. Done donuts. Good stuff. These are the donuts
him and
we
all
like
of his sponsors will be extremely happy with that.
These are the donuts we like to see. These are the donuts we do on purpose. Good stuff.
And then,
well done,
right here.
Well done, Tom. Well done, Catherine. Tom, he was in last at some point. P4 is incredible. Tom's there. Is he going to do donuts or is he going to whack him in the side? I know. Where's Catherine? They all need to line up now.
Catherine has not finished yet, but I mean, she's basically going to be finishing last. Still in the points though, due to the DNF. So I don't know how the points work in this thing. But,
Tom, mute.
Good races. He doesn't need to talk. He doesn't need to mute.
No, you want Tom to talk, mate.
Well, he can talk.
Talking about him. And Catherine Potter comes across the line yet. Can we get a camera, Catherine, please?
Yeah, we can get a camera on Catherine. Here we go. Last one to come across the
line.
Lead
at the back by 45 seconds. Catherine Potter comes across the line. P9 to get in the points.
So if I'm Triple Team Racing, I'm going to be quite chuffed with these 2 races, to be honest. I mean as a team overall, it's going pretty well.
I mean, 2 races. 2 races. 3 races, 2 wins.
2 winners. I mean, Catherine was in the points last race. I mean, the only bit they probably wouldn't be the happiest with was when Jack Heaps wasn't in the points last race, but then he ends up winning this race, so I'm sure they'll be chuffed.
Yeah, we're going to get Tom and Catherine, and hopefully... they're all lined up. Let's get a picture of that, shall we? Someone get a picture of that.
Someone get a picture of that looking all nice. It's a keybind for it, isn't there? Is it F8? There we go. There we go. And I'll put that screenshot in the chat.
Yeah. What's his face?
And there we go. We'll wait for everyone to do their interviews and everything, so it'll be a few minutes. Then we'll interview hopefully both the Potters and hopefully Heaps. We haven't got him for a race interview yet, but hopefully today we can.
Daniel will be in a VRRC interview first.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get both the Potters in.
Tom said he can't at the minute. He might be dealing with some debriefing. Catherine was also blanked my messages, so we might be left with a zero comment interview.
Hopefully we can get them in a second. I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna try. Right. Well, thank you to everyone for watching. Next week we are in no clue. We'll be up soon.
Where are we next week?
I haven't got a clue as of yet. We will find out within the next 7 minutes, I believe.
Okay. Well, I mean the schedule doesn't change. We can have a look. I'll have a look. So I'm just waiting.
Thank you. Tom will be joining soon, followed by Catherine, followed by Daniel Heaps.
Okay.
Good
Well,
stuff.
we'll just wait a few minutes. I mean, do we have anything that we can extrapolate from our race other than the fact that barely anything happened?
No, not at all. Boring race. Good stuff from Daniel, to be fair. He
Boring
kept his
race, good
stuff.
results. Now
Yeah,
I know
boring
what
race,
it's
good
like to
results.
be
Good stuff,
McLaren.
isn't it? Good team, good driver, bad second driver. That's Tom.
Who's the second driver?
Tom,
Oh.
obviously, rare. I need to shoot off by 9:15, so we better get these interviews done.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's it. Have you checked the race timetables yet, mate?
No. I mean, I saw them when we dipped. They won't change. I don't assume they'll change.
Tell us.
The official
You
the
gonna tell
official
us?
results will get posted in a few hours, but I don't really imagine much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that has been. It's been whatever it is. What's it called?
Yeah, I have no clue what Tpots doing. Should be able to join.
Might be in that briefing thing still, but
I mean,
that's been Valencia. Yeah, Tom has to wait.
well, that's
Probably
a
because
bit
of the crash at the start.
that's a bit annoying.
But she's probably blaming it on him.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions. I mean, the Marshall results don't come out until Monday anyway, so we won't know.
I would also blame it on Tom. So legends never die when the world is calling you. Sorry. I should go on The Voice Kids, honestly.
Yeah, a kid in my school went on there.
Did they?
She
Did she?
got like this. It
I'm
gets to the
cancelled.
semi-finals and then got kicked
Sorry,
out.
everyone. Sorry when I'm cancelled.
Yeah, please, can we not misgender people? Really
Lily
offensive.
Tino.
I mean, if we can't get them in soon, we might have to end without them, which would be a bit gutting.
Well, Tom is yet to join back. Wow, this is boring.
Yeah, they
If they are not
make
back,
us watch the most boring race ever by not giving us interviews.
yeah, we're gonna end it at 5-2 if no one else comes back.
Yeah, it's got 3 more minutes.
Can't listen. Thank you.
I thought it was awesome. I think you should, it's a filibuster. I think you should just start singing.
Forget the Beatles.
Start
You've got
singing the new
me.
Kanye West song.
Oh, I don't like Kanye West anymore. I have Twitter, mate. Okay, Tom's telling us to end the stream. Okay.
Okay.
That is Valencia Street Circuit, round 3 of the VRRC Championship.
Did you find out
Concluded.
what's next?
I'm having a look still.
Well, I
We'll
have.
a
It's
look.
Monza. So I'm sure Tpot will be
Monza,
good at that because
that's
it's straight
good
lines.
start. A bunch of straight lines and a bunch of chicanes. Who's going to
But he's
nail it?
not
No
very
one
good
knows.
at corner ones, so who knows?
Nope. Might just have to send it straight through the runoff there. So yeah, Richard Hayden is already in the Monza server.
Yeah.
He's very devoted. Is he starting the championship now? Is he racing? That's what I
I
want to know.
guess I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's needed to like record anymore because I think other people do for him. Anyway, doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, we're done. We're done. We'll go now. We'll go now. All right. See you.
Thank you everyone for watching. Oh, Rich Hayden's out the pitch. Incredible stuff.
Sure, that'll be
Thank you for
really
watching,
interesting.
everyone. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.
Yeah.
We'll be back
All right.
next week at 6:45 Wednesday.